city where the West begins. It's known all over the world for its timeless heritage and traditions. But Fort Worth wouldn't have its rich identity and character without the event we simply call the Stock Show. The Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo's roots go back to 1896, near the stockyards, when a group of area cattlemen decided to put on a public exhibition of some of their best cattle. Their purpose, it said, was to create an educational showcase for the great livestock industry. The stock show also grew quickly, and its leaders knew a permanent home was needed. Stock Show President Burke Burnett, with the financial assistance of Armour and Swift, raised funding for the construction of the Northside Coliseum, which was hailed as the most dynamic and opulent livestock pavilion in the Western Hemisphere when it opened in 1908. The next 3 decades brought growth. Then, uncertainty. When at the height of World War II, the 1943 show was canceled as Americans were devoting every resource possible to the war effort. Even livestock facilities were being used to build aircraft parts. By then, 2 other legendary stock show leaders, Amon G. Carter and Van Zant Jarvis, had paved the way for 3 of Fort Worth's most iconic landmarks: the Will Rogers Coliseum, Tower, and Auditorium. The Art Deco masterpiece became the stock show's new home in 1944. Since then, the stock show has poured more than $60 million into the Will Rogers Memorial Center. Working alongside the city of Fort Worth, this public-private partnership has made what most people simply call Will Rogers the nation's premier equestrian and livestock exhibition facility. Educating tomorrow's agricultural leaders goes to the heart of what the stock show is all about, playing an important role in the lives of generations of 4-H and FFA members. Each year, livestock raisers from more than 40 states enter the stock show's exhibition and competitions. They put their best genetics to the test, renew friendships, and consign their cattle and horses to high-stakes auctions with sales in the millions. In all, more than 30,000 animals are exhibited. The stock show brought the emerging sport of rodeo indoors in 1918 and hosted the first nationally televised rodeo in 1953. Today, the FWSSR Pro Rodeo Tournament is among the top 5 professional events in the country, with the nation's best athletes competing for a purse exceeding $1.2 million. With more than 100 years of legacy, beginning in the Northside Coliseum, then Will Rogers, and now the stunning Dickies Arena, the Fort Worth Stock Show's historical significance on the sport of rodeo is virtually unmatched. It's a Fort Worth experience, the city's largest and oldest, for more than 1.2 million visitors who celebrate the traditions of values and the cowboy way of life that we all hold dearly. A new era has dawned on the Fort Worth Stock Show, with a venue second to none in the city's landmark cultural district, anchored by Dickies Arena. The stock show continues to reach new heights by showcasing the great livestock industry to a growing and increasingly diverse population, propelling us to an even brighter future. The Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. This thing is legendary.